Welcome to Kiwis and Dragons, a D&D adventure from Aotearoa, New Zealand, the home of hobbits. Our intrepid party of adventurers consists of Duncan Daynut, a fighter with a heart of gold and a brain of turnip.
Alright, Grandma Daynut used to say, it's not the size of the axe that matters, but the commitment of the dwarf wielding it.
Aundra Vamis, a drowned necromancer with a fascination of death and a mystery to solve.
I put the cute in execute.
Tish Dusklight, a gnome bard that sings like an angel and talks like a mugger in a dark alley.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, dish gold. They were shining there for you and me. Aundra and Duncan, dish gold. No, I never thought we could lose. It's there's no regrets. If I had to do the same again, Plan D's the one, dish gold. That was in like 4 different keys, guys. Fucking sorry.
Oh no, I thought it was great.
And Skold Gunvardsson, a war cleric who lets his hammer do most of the talking.
Om du inte kan bita, visa inte tänderna.
Yeah.
He basically said what you said, I think.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. It's like if you
loves the Bee Gees.
yeah, if you can't bite, don't show your teeth.
Are you talking about my ex-boyfriend?
He didn't have any teeth.
We don't talk about uh-oh.
You join the group as they're mid-fight,
Yes, that's right.
battling
yeah,
for their
please.
very lives,
Good.
trying to eradicate the Harpy nest.
The
For
pikey nest, did you just
the
say?
Harpy
Oh, sorry, I was
nest.
just checking.
That's what I thought
Still
he said.
trying to eradicate the Harpy nest.
It's their little
so
fey
town
creatures,
militant-
aren't they, them pikeys? They're little like fairies,
Hello.
fairy things,
yeah.
aren't
And
they?
move
Yes.
around a bit.
With the little wings.
They fly about and they tarmac your drive.
Sell you some lucky hairs.
With the simple request of returning with the matriarch's head, they are spread across the battlefield like peanut butter on toast.
Oh, I like that. Is it crunchy, peanut butter or smooth?
100%. Or fancy stuff as well, artisan.
Ooh.
Tish has found herself, cleverly enough, at the bottom of a 50-foot ravine, feet in a little stream,
I think we
with
might
a
all be
harpy
down
stood next to us. Skold, or Duncan, about to finish off a foe standing in front of him. Aundra, as normal, at the back.
Totally me sex parchment, that.
Their guide, the trusty guide Jackson, on an outcropping, taking pot shots, is now soon to be in melee with a harpy, and Skold deciding to cuddle one of them, lifting him 35 feet off the ground, cresting the plateau where the nests are, sees a distressed woman lying, bruised, bloodied, in one of the nests, as she calls out, reaching her hand, "Help me!" We join Jackson on his go, finishing off the initiative round. What's he going to do, Tim?
He should do some really
Because I
serious
do
damage.
double glazing.
I think should shoot the
Shoot
one
that
that's-
one right in front of
So
him.
that one, yeah.
That one.
So he's just about out of melee range. So someone roll an attack at 2,
Oh, let's not. You go.
19.
and that'll hit. So roll a d8 and add 2.
Ooh, what's that one? That one. 6.
Yep, wonderful. As the arrow point blank just kind of just fires off into the midsection of the harpy standing just a little over 5 feet away from him. She kind of squeals and bends over a wee bit, double stretching back out, her wings still unfurled. That's his go, top of the initiative round. Aundra.
Hey, I'm up the back. Mine is done. Who can I see? So he's up on the hill with the lady.
Yeah, mid-air, literally just cresting the top of the plateau. It's about 35 feet up.
Smack him with the thing.
Magic missile, 120 feet.
Got the
Yeah.
range? Yep, easy.
Okay, let's do it.
So you haven't got to roll for magic missile, just
Okie
for
dokie.
automatic hit.
1d4 plus 1.
So it'll be 3d4 plus 3.
That's
You can hit
4. 8, 12, 15.
Ooh, nice.
It's a good hit. As the arcane bolts erupt and that kind of phosphorus kind of purple hue to them, they all just fire over Skold. You can see this glint in the corner of your eyes. You see these bolts just inbound and they just all slam into the back of the Harpy like pooh, 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 pooh. She kind of screams and arches her back. Yeah, she's gonna... Oh yeah, no, that's fine. She rolled a 12 plus strength. Yeah. She manages just to hold on as you feel for a second her grip loosen on you and you just drop.
I'm clamoring on for dear life.
Easy. So yeah, and you see just her drop slightly, and Skold doesn't fall, nor does she. But that's a good hit.
I almost screamed out that, "Oh, you almost hit me!" But I thought now because I'm on their side, so I should keep up the pretense.
Any movement? Anything else? Bonus action? You're up on deck, Tish.
No.
You want to move anywhere?
No.
Where would you go?
I want to go to the edge so I can see the one that is after Tish. Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get you to there. Happy with that?
Yes.
So as you move up to the edge of the ravine, you see down, she's a good 50 feet down.
I give her the thumbs up.
Toe to toe, nose to navel with this kind of female
Nose to navel.
winged nose to navel. Well,
Golly.
that's fair, really.
That's very fair.
Could have been,
Small
could have been,
kneecap.
could have been worse, to be honest.
Totally could.
You're up. What you doing, Tish?
I'd like to I'd like to be on top of a ridge, but since I'm not, I'm just gonna throw a thunder
There's-
wave at it.
Title of a parchment, I'm pretty sure there, but never mind.
I'm coming. Yeah.
And there too.
Yeah. That's the one we discussed. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a thunder wave at it. Go on. Yeah.
Go on then. So I have to make a dexterity saving throw, correct?
You don't have to, but you can a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That's going to be a 13 plus 1, so 14.
Neat.
What's your spell save DC?
13.
She just makes it. So she takes half damage
Oh,
and unfortunately isn't pushed back.
cool.
So roll your damage, I think.
It's 2d8.
D8 or D10? D8?
D8.
D8 it is.
I should have
Favourite.
brought my glasses. I'm just going to do one at a time. 5. Do I add them together?
Yep.
I should know this by now, but I add a 5 and that's a 1. It's a 6 plus anything else because I'm cute? Nah.
So that's 6 in total.
Yeah, go on.
Cool, so we'll half that. She takes half
Oh.
damage because she saved. As she kind of like furls her wings, they almost wrap around the whole torso as you kind of cast a spell. It just booms up the ravine. You get this massive kind of flurry of air just erupt out with the kind of cacophonous sound.
Like
going
that
out.
time when he farted.
My hair is just waving in the wind.
As the noise fades, you hear as pieces of boulder and sides of the ravine just
I was
start
prepared
falling
for
down.
this,
Can you make
yeah.
a dexterity
No, I
saving
can't.
throw, please?
No, I don't feel like it. Remind me what little...
You've got to roll a d20 and add your dex bonus.
Oh, yep, so I roll
make a
this.
saving throw, so add 5 for you.
Oh.
That little box there is your saving throw numbers.
I rolled a 4 and I get 5 and that's 9.
Okay, so you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from
Sweet, go for it.
stones and boulders and one particularly large one that lands on your toe.
Oh, not my toe. Oh. Ah!
No toe.
I rolled for the Harpy. She unfortunately rolled a 20. not
What
an
am I
extra.
losing? 4.
4 points bludgeoning damage. Now you've got your bonus action and movement.
I'd love to run away, but I won't get anywhere. I probably should just run. Oh, no, that would be another thing. I'm stuck down there, eh?
For the minute, yeah.
And running away from here's not going to make any difference. Or
Make you feel better.
yeah, make me feel better. How far can I run really
But
quickly?
she'll get to hit you if you run away.
I'll just stand there and take it like the.
You
thing line.
just run around and around.
I'll just run around behind her. I'll just run around her. Is it annoying?
Yep. you literally run around her and hold onto her legs and poke your head through her legs and go, hello.
That's exactly perfect. That's what I do.
Just move yourself to the back of it.
Okay, I hope she doesn't have a wind problem.
You'll find out in a minute. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
The Harpy's go. We'll start with the one on Duncan. As the very wounded, extremely wounded Harpy is actually going to use its action to disengage. And it's going to turn around and
Don't
take...
sound-
yo.
Look at the DM thinking cleverly as she turns around and just like holding various wounds. And she turns and will fly, launching in this direction. And
to hang out with you. Oh, that's
5,
nice. Get a new
10,
friend.
15.
She's right
As she
behind me.
swoops maybe 5 feet across the ground, I'm going to give you all the help. And literally, she's aiming for your back. It's like, it's almost an automatic hit, but I'm going to give you a dexterity saving throw with advantage as you hear her crying in pain and swooping behind you, and she's swaying.
Did she not use her action to
She did.
disengage?
She did, but it's more of a kind of no, I rolled a 9. So I'm going to say she kind of sways and in her pain and anguish goes to try and just with like just inertia just hit you off the side, and she just sways past you, and it's more of a kind of a bump, and she just bumps past you. And she's going to carry on flying, but that will also give you an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Okay. Yes.
5, 10, 15. So she kind of gets to there and just literally sweeps past you over the ravine.
Duncan will shout, "You great bloody chicken."
Oh, my dear, I'm going to... Wow. Okay, so I get to attack?
You get to make an opportunity attack.
That is different from a normal attack by...
By heaps.
Yeah, so-
Melee attack.
Melee attack.
Okie dokie.
It's basically as
Yes,
she moves through your
sensei.
melee range of 5 feet and then out again, you get a kind of one of those offhand, without thinking, kind of swipes with something.
Have you got a dagger or a staff? Probably.
I've got shocking grasp. But I could stab her.
I think it has to be a melee attack.
I've got the rapier.
Oh yeah, hit her with your rapier.
Do it.
Shocking grasp is a melee spell attack.
You can do that if you
A
want.
rapier? Yeah, sure.
Either one's up to you.
Okay, so I roll. 11 plus anything. Rapier plus 5, that's 16.
That hits.
Nice.
Good. D8 plus 3. 4. But with great hatred.
Well, she goes past, and as she bumps off of you, she turns around and is just like, ah! And at the same time, it's like, without even thinking, your hand is drawn to your sword. It pulls out in a mighty swing, whips around, and you slice this large line across her lower neck, and this massive spray of arterial blood just gouts you. As she just, and as she starts to put her hands over, and the lifeblood leaves her, she just very quickly starts to descend. And you watch Tish and you wonder as she just starts to plummet, wings folding in, and she just hits the floor 50 feet below. Look, and
No,
just blood
I give
just
you
kind of, and
thumbs
a small
up.
stream running down the crevasse just runs red.
Thumbs
kill
up,
it.
mate. Well done, you.
Don't take me on, bitch.
2 thumbs up would slaughter again.
Yeah.
We've got the slaughters. I...
Being roused by the noise,
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 25.
She's falling
This
in
one
the
is going to look
water.
over and see you on the edge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, with 40 feet of movement. As she swoops up to you, you hear Jackson, "Come back here! Chicken!" That was a good one, Duncan.
I know, I've already done it.
She's going to make a shove attack.
Oh man.
Can I have a bonus action?
Pardon?
Can I have a bonus action?
No, you just
Can
used
I-
your opportunity, your attack as well.
Okay.
Now, excuse me, I always forget shove and the attack switch you get to the... So use the attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature, knocking it prone or pushing it away from you. The size no larger than yourself. Instead of making the attack roll, you make a strength check contested by the target's strength or dexterity check. So, I'm going to make a strength check, and then you can choose to roll against it with a strength check of your own or a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
Yep, go for it.
So, dexterity.
Always like
so I roll
rolling
20.
these ones in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not going to be very good. What a
It's
waste
11.
No,
No,
I
I
think
rolled
we
a
need to re-roll that one.
But is it? Oh,
Reroll.
It was
I got a 7. You haven't got to do very well.
Oh.
An 8.
Whoa.
8. And do I add my dexterity? Yes.
Yep.
Or
Which-
strength, whatever's better.
Plus 3 is 11.
Oh, I rolled a 7. Got a 6. So as she goes to swoop in, she just kind of comes at you with like talons and claws raised and slams into you. You manage to hold your ground and just turn at that precise moment to just use her momentum just to swift past you. As she kind of does, almost get into a full movement, she's now hovering over the middle of the ravine, just kind of looking at you with like hatred and hunger, a mixture of the two in her eyes.
We could be friends.
It's her go.
I admire him.
We're gonna have a claw. We're gonna have 2 attacks on you, Tish, Tush, Toodaloo.
Why does everyone have so much problem with your name, Tish? It's not difficult, is it?
It's hard.
That's
being-
only 4 letters.
Yeah.
With
Also-
Aundra, that's quite hard to say.
Yes.
Skold's easy.
First will be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
The hardest thing I've ever had to say.
So 5 points of slashing damage.
I can live with that.
And the second
Can I borrow that pretty pen again, please?
is going to be a 13 to hit.
Hold on. Yeah. No. Oh. What? I'm a 13. Oh, son of a gun. Oh no, I'm good.
You're 14.
Yeah, I'm
You're
14.
good. So as the first claw rakes down, across your neck and leaves kind of those telltale finger marks, a bit like what were there from the other night, sliding down the banister. You know, those kind of finger marks. A bit
That's
deeper.
not. That's
Goes
very
to-
different, my friend.
That was a
Different
much
place as
different
well.
fingering, was it not?
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
And another rake, which you managed to just duck out the way of. That's her go. Skold,
So confused.
using the last of its movement, this one over here is going to launch you up and then drop you down here, where
Gently, I'm hoping.
Because you've been so cuddly.
Yeah, I'm real cuddly.
make a after the
Kind.
incoming attack, make a quick
Can confirm.
Yes.
deception check.
Deception. Oh, okay. That's... I rolled an 8, so that's a 7. I'm very trusting.
Believing
Yes, we
in
know.
your kind of your acting ability, she
Yeah.
puts you down and looks, and she stops singing. You notice this,
Yeah,
the
and
tail end of her warbling, and she looks at you and just smiles.
I smile at her and I wink.
You wink,
God.
and then she's going to attack
It's
you
on.
twice.
It's not his first
So
time
it's going to be a
making.
19 and a 19 and a 6. So that's going to be 3 points of slashing from the first attack. The second attack you just managed to bat off with your warhammer, at which point you hear from behind you, "Help! Please, don't let her come near me." Duncan, you're up.
Go, buddy.
Right. What is the possibility
Uh-oh.
of me running and jumping onto that harpy that's flying?
Every possibility. You can
Right.
absolutely try that.
wow.
Right, I'm going to
You
do
will
that.
have to roll something for this, though.
No, obviously, yep. That's what I'm going to do.
Cool. So as you run up, I never wanted someone to roll a 1 so much in all my life. Roll a dexterity check as you leap, take a running jump and leap off the bridge.
Right, here we go. Natural 20 coming
Come
up.
on, Duncan.
Natural 20.
Split second, being
Sprouted wings!
relatively nimble and quiet, she's just moved her back around so her wings are facing you, and you just kind of arc yourself and swing around propelling yourself
I
off
can
with 1 foot,
fly.
and you grab hold of one wing and then swing yourself around and grabbing the other, so you're actually on her back, kind of almost arms linked around the where the wings join the upper torso, and she's now flailing with you on her back.
Can I hit her with my axe as well?
Go on.
Because I
Don't
didn't get
hit
a natural
yourself
20.
in the head.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hit myself
I've
with my
got two.
necrotic axe and. Oh. 12.
That hits.
Oh. Excellent.
Take her down, my friend.
Oh, that was quite good as well. That was an 8 and a 5, which is 13 plus 4. That's 17 damage.
And literally, it's like a kind of as that second arm swings around, you literally somehow manage to throw your axe in the, like, I don't know how you do it, but suddenly there's just this like slamming of an axe into the kind of the upper collarbone and shoulder as it kind of swings up and around with the momentum, and she just kind of like bellows out in rage and starts kind of like swirling around. Oh. She's also not looking very happy, not looking very healthy either.
No. I'm chancing my arm here, but technically I get 3 attacks. I know one arm will be holding on, but do I get a second attack with my axe?
Ba-dum-ba-bum.
I'm chill either way because I know, it's
Yeah, I
quite an
would've said
impressive
maybe-
feat.
It's quite amazing.
I would have said probably would have used. No, okay, you can have one more.
Here we go. This will be the natural one. Oh no, that was an 11, so that'll be a 18, so that'll hit, eh?
That hits.
Oh, that was good as well. So that's 8 and a 3, so that's 11 plus 4, that's another 15 damage.
That's awesome. As you kind of like you pull the axe up and just in your kind of your excitement and enthusiasm, you just take it and just kind of ram it straight point blank into her upper chin and feel the point of the axe just kind of slice open soft tissue, and you just see this kind of another spray of arterial blood just spray all over Aundra, and the realization and excitement of killing this thing is followed very quickly by sugar as she starts to drop.
No, that's all part of my plan, so I can go and help Tish.
Yeah. We feel like chicken tonight.
We'll deal with that in a minute.
Can I use my second wind to get some hit points back? Because I think I might need them in a minute.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you will.
I'm dripping in it.
Oh, definitely the name of your six parchment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's 14 back, so that's good.
That's good. You need that. You're up.
All right. Ow, that hurt. And then I point at her and it's like, "Can you hear that bell? It's tolling for you."
Do it.
But we have to follow up on this.
What do I have to do?
You have to do a wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Yep, that's a 6 plus nothing.
Right. So she's taking damage.
She has taken damage.
Right. So that's 2d12 necrotic damage. So that's gonna be 10 points of necrotic damage.
As she kind of, one of her hands automatically goes up to her ears as she starts kind of screaming and looking at you, but as a little bit of kind of dark red blood starts to trickle out of one of her nostrils, she kind of rights herself and just kind of growls. Not a very pleasant growl either.
And as my bonus action, I will cast Divine Favor on my hammer.
Cool. That's your
Give
go.
it to her.
Yep.
Give it to her good.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Seeing you guys over there, probably I'm going to say he could maybe get a shot. I'll give that Harpy a little bit of extra cover for the kind of the cliff and the angle, but if someone wants to roll a d20 and add 2.
13.
That just hits. Yep. Roll a d8 and add 2.
I will when I can find it. There it is. 8.
There's an arrow at the front of her neck. It just explodes almost in your face, and you see this kind of this anger turn to surprise, and as she kind of stumbles a couple of steps back, and then just slowly tumbles off the cliff and falls down. That's his go. No, she's too angry. So the disguise fades away as the matriarch just yells in anger at the failing of another one of her children.
Oh.
Not able to, like it's just this kind of rage just takes over her, and she just stands up as the kind of the disguise just melds away and the magic fades, and she just grows ever so slightly in height, and she's just going to look at you, shoulder, and start moving, standing up. Not going to do anything, but more kind of a flavour. But the death of her children, unfortunately, she's unable to hold the spell. Aundra, you are up, looking down in the ravine. You see Duncan falling.
So. I'm pretty sure he's got that under control. Where is Tish? You're next. Before the monster. Okay. So this one next to Skold, this is the matriarch we were talking about, yes?
No, that's
Oh, no, this one. Oh, can I see this one?
No, you cannot.
I cannot. Ay. Okie dokie. I'm going to go for the one that is after our Tish.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I am going to magic missile.
Jesus.
Here.
Careful, my head's between its legs.
I want to do one.
I'm not even going to bother saying that's the title of your sex pouch, but it's just too easy, that one.
Too easy.
That is the actual title of our sex parchment. That's 3, 6, 9, 12.
From Magic Missile?
Yes.
Yep. Cool. As you see the arcane bolts just kind of lash down into the back, Tish. Kind of like almost bends the knee slightly in the impact, but still standing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one wasn't very... They hadn't taken any damage when it came down to you.
Oh, typical.
Typical.
Yeah.
Anything else, Aundra?
I don't think I can get there without somebody trying to kill me.
Yeah, and I'm down a bit. We probably have to go up.
Bonus action. 30 feet.
She's 50 feet down, so she'll be out of that range.
Would that get me over this side of the bridge?
She's nearly to the other side.
Nah, forget it.
Okay.
I'll walk to the bridge. Can I walk? That's my movement.
You can walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk 30 feet. You can go where you want.
Okie dokie.
Okay. 10, 20, you can get there if you wish.
Yeah, put me on the bridge.
Stand. Fists on your hips.
Have
You're up, Tish.
blood.
Cover
Oh yeah,
the
so how
head.
close is this thing to me? Am I still like sort of right by its legs? And its ass? Can I just whip out my rapier and just smash it?
Go for a hole in one.
Yeah.
Oof.
Roll an attack.
Oh yeah, it's one of those ones. It's that plus that. 14.
That
It
hits.
was an 8.
That skewers.
It skewers, and then I have to D8, this one, plus 3. Is it a 6? It's a 9. Oh.
9 points of damage. Nice. She kind of like the scream is a little bit more high pitched than normal.
Yeah. Oh, chicken tonight.
Oh, what's that? You're going to cast Featherfall as your reaction on Duncan as he's
Yeah, I
falling
thought
down.
I would actually. Because I'm a bit worried about him falling, can I cast my Featherfall? Here it is. I knew I had it somewhere. Yes, I can, because I said so. Please do. Because we're a tag team.
Yes.
It is a reaction.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
And I've got plenty of feathers
I would like to know how Duncan asks Tish in the moment. Heat of falling.
I will use our secret code.
And I go, rapier, pluck that thing's feathers out and cast upon it.
And suddenly you slow down to a... And the body of the harpy just continues falling. Landing on top of the one below it.
Oh, good times.
And it continues to drift slowly down.
You're lighter than you thought.
This one here
Is it DD?
is going to... Can you make a strength or dexterity check against my strength check, please?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that. Sheesh. Breathe.
As she tries to grapple you.
Yeah, 18. Because I do a
As she
13.
goes to... Her wings unfold and she goes to take off. The attempt to kind of grab you, you're just a little bit too small and live and you just duck out of the way. She's like, ah! And just takes off anyway. You have unfortunately used your Oh no, so you got a attack of opportunity as she goes to take off and move out
Oh,
of your way.
really?
Oh, I think attack opportunity is a reaction, so I don't think you can.
She can't use it as a bonus. She couldn't cast Featherfall as a bonus action. could
No,
she?
it's a reaction,
So yeah, there we go.
Good thinking, guys.
I believe.
I'll have a look. 'cause-
Yeah, you cheat because you're the DM and, you know,
Yeah,
you're
we'll
usually
see
quite
what it
wise, but we just
says.
advise each other as we go because
Da, da, da.
I tried to kebab that harpy.
No, you did well. You
Because
did
you'll be
9 points of
hungry.
damage.
Hungry after this and we'll need
Yeah,
something
no,
to
it's
eat.
a reaction, so you don't get your reaction to get the opportunity attack.
Fine.
And she kind of just takes off, moving her full, like 40 feet, getting to almost the top. So Duncan, you're going down, as she goes up, and she's just like, fuck you. Sorry, language. Kind of a bit of blood trailing out of wounds down her legs.
There's blood everywhere.
It
Yeah.
is. And you see Aundra just cresting the top. As the matriarch stands up now, full height, misformed arm, she looks and she goes, "You murdered my daughters. You obey." And can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can indeed. As I say, I didn't murder anyone. I didn't hit the killing blow, and I roll.
Talk it.
Right, so wisdom saving throw. I'm actually quite good at that, so it's going to be 13. Because I rolled a 6.
The DC was 14.
Oh,
As she casts a visage of desire. Now, suddenly, as you
dear.
say that, your mind is filled with images of a powerful being clad in armor atop a giant throne. And as you walk up to them, it seems to be a god of some form is handing over a mighty weapon and praising you. And suddenly, you just
oh no.
lose all conscious thought.
Oh, buddy.
As you
Don't
drop
go.
everything that you are carrying, your hammer falls down, your arms go limp,
Mate.
shield
Your hammer's gone limp, did he say?
drops to the floor, a clang, hammer drops to the floor. You are now
Happens to
paralyzed
everyone.
until the end of your next turn, as you just stand there.
Oh.
And she's going to casually move and walk up to you. If you could move her up so until she's standing right in front of you. That's her go.
Oh, man.
No, it's annoying.
You know what you should have done? You should have chucked your rope around that harpy and go for a ride. Whee!
Duncan,
Right.
you're up.
So I'm floating down, is that
Yeah,
right?
and you over the course of the round, you kind of drift down, and so as you get to the start of your turn, your feet touch the mushy bodies piled up.
So how far away is that with the harpy? 40 odd.
40 feet up.
Right. Can I draw my crossbow and have a shot at
Yeah,
her?
of course.
I'm going to do that then. I don't want to throw my axe that far in case I lose it. Oh, 15.
That hits.
Cool. That's 6 points of damage.
Crossbow bolt as she turns around for one last look down at Tish. Straight up into one of her eyes and sinks deep into the brain as she just goes cold, stone, lifeless. and falls down. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, Tish?
Oh,
With advantage, because it's a long way. You just stand up there going,
What does
good
that mean?"
shot. That...
So you roll two of the 20s and take the highest.
okay, so that one was an 11. And try it again. So 11 plus what? My dexterity A.
Yeah.
16.
You just managed to, at the last minute, watch and just step one step to the side. And she just kind of cracks on the floor, legs at a strange, unnatural angle, head twisted, almost back on itself.
Good one.
Anything else, Duncan? Shoulder, you're up.
Right, so, see this, I'll just shout to Tish. Tish, you alright, mate?
I'm good, mate. You're right, mate.
Okay, I'm going to go and help Skold then. And I'm
Alright.
going to climb up the ravine.
Yep. So make an athletics check, please. And it's half movement. It's kind of going to bit of climbing, so it's kind of difficult terrain.
Oh, that was quite good. That would be a 23.
Oh,
Yeah,
well
yeah.
done.
So you managed to, let's say, managed to get 20 feet up. Kind of, you're watching as like footfalls, it's just kind of axes, just like scrambling up.
Cool.
So you get 20 feet up the 50-foot side.
Okay.
Shoulder. You spend the whole turn paralysed, unable to do anything.
Yep.
Oh, buddy.
As
Sounds
you
right.
finally come to, the images fade and a smile is on your face and you realise that you're holding nothing. And this large harpy is right in front of you. Doesn't know what he's going to do. He's just going to stand there, just looking around. He can't really see anything. He's not got a clear shot on the harpy. In fact, he'll dash 5, 10, 20, 25, get up to there and just scanning down to make sure everyone's all right. As Jackson comes in, I got this. You got this. It's all good.
You're all good, Jackson. We've sorted this bit.
Thanks, mate.
I give him some
Wait, guys.
wicked side eye.
Aundra.
I want to try and get up. Can I climb up?
Yes, you got to run, make 5, 10, probably 20 feet to the cliff edge, and then you can
Can you move me? Thank you.
make an acrobatics check as you start to
Sure.
climb the 35 feet of cliff face to the plateau.
Acrobatics. That seems like it's fine. Oh. 7.
As you hand, and oh no, you slip down again.
I'm all covered in very sticky blood. The sand and the things is
So
all getting
you
stuck
kind
in
of
me.
get stuck on that first, second, or third foothold. I think there's a message being cast by
Oh,
sending
Aundra.
message for Aundra to lift
Have
your.
you got like lift your mic, please?
That's the name of a thing as well.
Yeah. Lift it, Mike. Here you go. Sorry, it was all sticky and duty.
Tish her up.
Oh, what?
Filthy.
Oh. I need to get up out of this place. Does Duncan doesn't have his rope and can pull me out? No, I've got to crawl out, don't I?
Oh, I could throw her up down when I get to the top, but I'm not halfway up at the
Oh,
moment.
hurry up! I'm knuckle.
Maybe you run along to where I am and then.
Yeah.
Right, you
So
know.
what have I got? A 25A. So can I move? Oh, but then I can't move.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'll just go over there then. Is that alright? Cool.
Yeah. Squelch through the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Of lifeless harpies.
There's nothing on them that's...
Standing up, waiting
Well, I
for
can't...
Duncan to throw a rope down.
Yeah, I can't do anything on them.
Do these harpies, they have like great big wings, like I'm imagining them a
They're
bit like
feathered.
angel wings.
Yeah, that's
They're a
right.
bit
They're like kind of feathery eagle-looking wings, and then like from almost their knee, shin down, their feet start to scale, and their feet are not humanoid, but they're more like bird talons.
So I can't use their wings to fly upwards.
I mean, I'm
I
picturing
think
you
you should
chopping
try.
off 2 wings and running down the bottom, going gah,
Yes,
gah, gah. Like,
Definitely.
That's
Can
what
I
they're trying
do
to
that,
fly.
please? I think that would be fun. Caw, caw.
you can have, yeah. I
And then
mean,
we can take them for
you
the
can
puppet show.
easily,
Yeah, for the
easily,
puppet
That's what I
show.
was thinking.
easily
Yes,
sever 2
yeah.
wings of a harpy off, and you're standing
Good.
there, these bloody wings, one in each hand,
Bloody
and like
wings.
little stumps on the back of one of the harpies. It's quite gross.
Cheers. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've done
Um,
that while I'm over there. Yeah.
Awesome.
Good times.
So then.
She
Ready
is
to
going to
They don't have anything cool on them, eh? Like little pouches.
No, unfortunately
Just
not.
feathers and
no.
stuff.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
one of
that's
these
right.
work.
Oh, I know what I should
in
have
her
done.
anger, she is going to
Do you know what I have
Yeah.
a question?
far away.
If I move, I can't do anything else. Like, so if I hadn't moved and I
Yeah.
had done,
You got your movement,
You've got an action
you've
and
got
a
an action,
movement. So
which
you've
you're
got
trying to
your
use to
movement
chop
so
the
far.
wings off a harpy.
oh,
As
is
you
that
know.
like count as an action?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's a bit dumb. I had a better one. But never mind. It's all good. I'm useful. We're-
Got some cool wings.
Yeah, I've
as
realised
she
what
kind
I've
of
done wrong now.
looks at you, she's like, "You'll pay for the death of my daughters." And as her wings unfold, she also is going to try and make a grapple, effectively. Make a strength or dexterity check to combat.
Alright. So it's gonna be 7.
Got a 14. As her momentum of the wings shifts her, leaving your warhammer and shield aside, she basically grabs you and moves 10, 15 feet straight off the cliff and then just drops you. And you find yourself falling. You can make a dex. As she lets go, she basically pulls in all of her limbs to try and make it as hard as possible for you to grab onto her. You're now 35 feet up. Bugger it. She'd say she's gone 5, 10. She's gone 20 feet out. So you're now almost over the bridge area. Make a dexterity saving throw to try and grab hold of her.
As a panicked reaction. And that's another 5. So that's on a dexterity, so that's 6.
That's 6. Okay.
I'm just guessing you might have needed a bit higher than that.
Fire. She gets to kind of there and then just straight out lets you go. Aundra, you just feel the shadow crest over you.
Wow.
And you see Skold just like, and just arms flailing. And she just looks and sees you now and smiles as Skold, you just start to fall. I'm going to give you one
chance to grab onto the bridge. Well, so that's what you're going to say.
one more
Yeah.
saving throw at the start of your next turn
Okay.
to grab hold of the bridge. Okay. Cool, and then I've got that there. Duncan, you're up.
Right. So I'm going to carry on climbing up.
Yeah, so acrobatics check.
Oh, that was quite high. So that's 25.
So you can get another 20 feet up. So you're kind of 10 feet away from the very top, and you can see over here this kind of larger harpy, and you can see Skold falling now as he's coming down very quickly to be level with you, kind of on the verge of hitting the bridge and missing it completely over the ravine.
Oh, I'm trying to think of something really clever to do, but that's not my strong point.
How about hitting it with your axes?
Yeah.
Or
Let go
what?
of the wall. Good idea. I can see where you were going with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just thinking here.
We can tell.
So, like, it's difficult terrain, so you get half movement. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But because I'm not taking an action, I can double my movement, so I'll get normal movement, wouldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
So technically, I'm on the bridge. Is that right?
What's your normal movement?
My normal movement is 25.
I was being generous, giving you 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
So you were 20 feet up a 50-foot ravine.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say that you're kind of, let's say you can get to the end, but pretty much your whole turn is like elbowing over the top of the ravine and you're like looking over.
Oh, okay. So, if I action surged to get another action, could I run towards Skold while tying a rope around myself and run and try and jump and grab him?
You tie a rope around yourself and then run over and try and grab Skold.
Well, yeah.
Or you jump off the bridge to try and grab him.
Oh, if I have to, yeah.
Yep. So you tie a rope around yourself, around your waist.
Yeah.
You're going to run over. You haven't got any action surges and action, so you're going to free action to tie the rope around yourself, and then you'll use your action to dash again.
Oh, yeah, so I wouldn't actually get to grab him, would I? No, I'm an action short of a brilliant plan there, I think.
Just make sure the Harpy matriarch doesn't get away. That's the...
Oh, okay. I'll just stay on the bridge then. That's not going to work.
So you want to get up to the bridge?
Yeah. No, I'm at the bridge, aren't I?
I mean, you're on the right lines. You've got an action, and you could probably, over here, throw something.
Oh, I'm going to throw my axe. Grab onto this, you know. Could I tie a rope to my axe and throw it to Skold?
2. 2. Not at.
Very important word. Yeah, okay. It's really quickly tied. There's going to be a check for the strength of the knot tying.
Hey,
yeah.
let's do it.
So,
Yeah.
and what I will say is that will give him advantage on the dexterity saving throw, because it's giving him 2 things to grab onto a rope with an axe. And
Okay, let's do that
you
then.
happy with that?
Yeah, that's great. That's me done then.
Skold. First of all, as you slam into the bridge, like upper shoulder, kind of neck, you take 13 or 2 6s and a 1, like 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you crack, and you hear this kind of as you hear this chink chink of something metal fly by. So you can make a dexterity saving throw to grab hold of either the axe tied to a rope or the bridge
Right. Advantage.
with advantage.
Right, so we got a 16 is the high number.
Yeah, that's fine. You grab hold of it.
Yep.
It's 15. So
Wow.
you manage to, your arms kind of slip down the rope and catch onto the handle of the axe. And, and you're just kind of swinging there, probably as you feel the jolt. Can you make a strength check, Duncan?
Oh, yes, that's my strong point. Oh, 19.
Yeah, as you kind of plant your feet and you're just swinging there, maybe 5 feet below.
Don't worry, I've got your Skold.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Can you
I
bring
get
my axe back in a minute? I quite like it.
Can I just get a quick attack d20 plus 2 on the matriarch from Jackson? Is he like...
I drew that one, but that one rolled. I've done it again. Oh, that's a 3.
3 now. Sails off over the top. Aundra, your go. Tish, you're up afterwards.
Okay, so the lady is
It's kind of like 30 feet up, and you're kind of like 5 feet from the bottom.
Magic missile here. Screw her. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 is 9.
Nice. It's the bolt explode onto her torso, and she kind of shrills, but just is hovering there for the moment. Bonus action, anything else?
I will cast shield. Just to protect myself from whatever she's going to do to me
Well,
next.
you can cast that as a reaction,
Yeah.
I think. So you can cast it if you wash, well, if she attacks you when she attacks you.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, it's a
that's
reaction.
reaction. So
Yeah.
okay, Tish,
Okay.
How far up is she
she's
from me?
about 80, 90 feet. You're at the bottom. She's at the top, very top.
That's dumb. But I mean,
For you.
for me, that's really dumb. I mean, is there any way to get up there? No, because
Not quickly.
No, and I can't throw anything at her. How close do you
You've got
have
your-
to be to do the circlet of blasting?
Well, what's the range on the circle? What's the range on
It
scorching ray?
doesn't tell me on my special card.
Is it a scorching ray?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's 120 feet.
I can
Yeah, yeah.
smash that from there, fingers crossed.
Yeah, you'll get that.
And like, my little question. No, it's not the question. Ignore it. Carry on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, I'm aiming at her and I roll my big one.
That's right. You roll it 3 times, one for each ray. There's
Oh, yeah.
3 rays come out,
So
plus
that-
5 to each roll.
Don't touch it. It's a 16
Plus 5 or including?
Plus 5.
plus
So
5.
that's 1 hit. Roll the second one.
10 plus 5, it's a 15.
That's another hit. Roll the last one.
Oh, that's a 6, including the 5.
Okay, cool. So that's a just clean misses. So 2, yeah, so roll, you hit her twice
So that's 2d6 damage.
for each one, so roll 4d6.
Okay. I'm just going to for the first one, 3. I don't think I really put my heart and soul into it. I was really sorry about that, guys. 9.
That was better. Awesome. Good. As these 2 rays of flame just shoot up from the, you kind of put your hands on the necklace and start humming as like they explode. One just veers off into the sky, and the others just like explode, and feathers start to drop, and she squeals and screams now, looking around. The way she's holding herself, she's looking as if she is thinking this is not a good situation to be in.
Oh, that's cool.
Was it like this?
Like just the way she's looking around at everything. So go. So, she's going to.
She's running.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's going to swoop down.
Oh.
And she's going to land
Get
on,
it.
she's going to hover over the bridge, and she's going to use her claws, and she's going to attack the rope.
My one weakness.
What AC are we going to give the rope? Like nothing?
It's moving a bit, so it's probably gonna be quite high.
I'm going to say that hits the rope. Ching! As it slop, and you just start to fall again. And she just will then kind of, almost right in between all of you, she just kind of looks around and she just says, "You will pay. I will come and hunt every one of you for what you have done to my family." And then she goes to move in this direction away from you all. That's going to be her turn. And Duncan, you're up.
So is she flying or is she on the bridge?
She's flying. She kind of swooped down and just kind of slashed at the rope, which was kind of almost taut over the edge. And now she's just kind of wings are flapping, ready to.
How high up is she?
She was 30. It was pretty much would have taken a movement. She's no more than 5 feet off the bridge at the moment.
Get her.
Right, I'm gonna run in and grapple her.
Jump over and.
Yeah. Well, how injured does she look?
She's rough, bloodied, but she seems to not be as. Seems to be more hardy than the others you fought.
Do I grapple her so we could all like smash into her to stop her flying away?
Do we need her for anything?
Yeah, we need her head.
Yeah, we're supposed to bring her back. Yeah, I'm going to try and grapple her because I don't want her to fly
So
away.
run in, make a strength check, and then I will contest it.
Oh, that's not brilliant.
Nor's mine, so
13.
I rolled a 10.
Oh,
lovely.
get in, Duncan. Right.
So you just jump over and like same thing. You just grab her around like her wings. Like takes a bit of doing, but you just kind of you muscle up and they just fold in on themselves. And she just screeches like squirrels as she kind of comes back down, landing on the bridge with you. You've got her grappled. Shoulder.
So
You are falling, mate.
So I just had the rope. I didn't manage to grab onto the bridge or anything.
Go for the rope. So, and you were about 5 feet under the bridge. So
Yeah.
2, 4, 5,
Could
6.
you feather fall
I'm going to feather. But
So
yeah.
as you see, Shoal just like.
Is it a reaction thing? I'd
So
smash.
reaction. You want to cast Featherfall?
Yeah, I
You've got the
do.
spell slots to do it?
Yes, I think so. I don't know anymore.
We'll say you do.
Yeah, I do. I just.
There we go,
I
wonderful.
just don't keep
As you
it.
suddenly come to a
Yeah.
halt, boom,
Yeah, because it's a first level and you got 4.
Yeah, and I've got 4 of them.
done.
Yeah.
Easy, easy. Just checking. Done here. I don't know.
So I will continue screaming even though I've stopped.
That's,
It's like that scene of Austin Powers where he's driving really slowly.
yeah, I'm only up to
Never seen it.
No, never mind. Jackson's, let's have a D20. Can someone roll with advantage and attack? Add 2.
3. Go,
D20.
Jackson.
And then Aundra, you're up straight away.
Oh, both 7s.
So that's Not going to hit. It's just like...
Oh man.
Duncan's
that's
grappling her and he
sad,
just takes
isn't
aim, sails over her head. Aundra, you're up.
Hey. So she's still flying, yes?
No, she's on the ground, grappled. So
Oh, yeah.
any,
Grappled.
any attacks have advantage right now.
What would you like?
You could go and do that. What's your,
That touch thing,
what's
yes.
your really horrible one that you do?
My very horrible one is inflict wounds. Touch melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. That's the one, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll get
I've got
advantage.
another touch one.
She's not. You don't have advantage, unfortunately.
Oh, shocking grasp. Same.
Oh.
What you gonna do?
I think I will go and inflict some wounds on her.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Did you say advantage? Somebody say advantage to me?
No,
Apparently
unfortunately
you'll get
not.
advantage.
We tried.
We tried, yeah.
Natural 20! Oh,
That was the
yes.
dice.
Get in.
My increase by say 3d10.
Did you use...
So that'll be 6d10.
Yes.
And also depending on what kind of spell slot you used.
Yes. So I was going with what have I got left?
What's the normal spell slot for inflict wounds?
1.
Yeah, so you would have to announce it before you cast it.
So just the 1. And target it takes 3d10.
So
I think I've got
6d10.
another one. Yeah, okay. That's 8. 8 and 4 is 12 and 7 is 19. 22.
22 total.
Yes.
What wasn't that a 10 on the other one that said had the 0? Or was it?
No.
It was a 1.
Yes. It was 1.
So is that a touch, or is it you have to go up and touch
Yes,
it?
a
So
touch.
as you
Yes.
kind of saunter over and Duncan's struggling, you just put your hands and just like, what do you say?
I said, oh, mommy, you should have been nicer. Your little girls would have been kinder. And your death is going to be terribly, terribly painful. But at the end, I will say something nice for you and your horrible daughters.
As you put your hands on her and just pain starts to erupt as boils and cuts start appearing over her and then the necrotic energy just weeps through her. How do you want to kill her?
I would like a little vibration to start. I'm going to look at anybody who is around her and go, I'd get out of the way if I was you.
I'm thinking on to her.
Is there any
She's
starts
going to heat
slowly-
up and get quite shaky, and then she's going to explode.
Oh.
And that's exactly what happens. She's Duncan, she's getting hotter and hotter, and you're like, as she's starting to struggle, and you hear this high-pitched wail and scream, blood-curdling, mind-curdling, and suddenly she just goes quiet, almost unbearable to hold on to, and then just... and you're almost thrown backwards onto the ledge, Duncan, by the force of it, as bits go everywhere. And with final... this pristine head, the only thing not to implode,
Nice.
just lies centre on the bridge as you hear from
Underneath the bridge.
your falling shoulder. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Hey!
I'm covered in Kentucky Fried Harpy. Oh, excellent. Nice work, Aundra.
No problem.
And well done, Tish, for saving me in
Excellent.
Skold.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, thank you.
Sometimes.
Oh, brilliant work.
Everyone plays your part.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for listening. Join us again. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
YouTube channel where you can actually see us being idiots.
And I remembered my microphone-friendly shirt.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's
done,
worth
you.
watching on YouTube just to see Dan's hideous shirt.
Hey. And with that, we'll see you all next week.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye.